Hi everyone, my name is Erin and today I'll be doing the Throne of Glass versus A Court of Thorns and Roses tag. This tag was created by Novelty Victoria in like March and I said I was gonna do it then. I literally told her that and now it's May, so it's been, you know, like 82 years. I have opinions about both of these series, good and bad, so I figure it's really quick, super easy, kind of entertaining. However, I will warn you that if you guys have never ever read this series, I will be saying spoilers. I mean, depending on the question, they could be really in-depth or not. However, you're gonna be spoiled to some degree. If you are in the comment section yelling at me, I'll really just give you the timestamp about when I just told you there's going to be spoilers. Question number 1 is favorite main character, Selena or Feyre. I choose Selena. I like Feyre, she's great, but I've never really loved Feyre the way I love Selena or Elin, so I'm just gonna have to kick her to the curb. I guess, to be honest, I've always thought Feyre was kind of like stupid. She does things and she says things I just always found kind of like corny. Sometimes I feel like that we're not on the same page, and don't get me wrong, I've been mad at Selena / Elin before too. I mean, Empire of Storms, I was really rolling my eyes at her the whole entire time, to be honest. Just Feyre, I can't stand her. Not I can't stand her, but I can't stand her. Like, I don't stand her like that. So I'm gonna choose Selena on this one. Sorry, I know that people love Feyre. I like Feyre. She can come to the cookout, but she can't spend the night. Question number 2 is favorite love interest, Rowan or Reasoned. To be honest, I've never really been like into either of them. I was into Rowan and Airfire. Like, I really liked him in that book, but when him and Aelin started like being together, I guess I liked them together, but my attraction to him just wasn't there anymore. As for Reason, I know, I acknowledge that Reason is like fine. Like, I know he's fine. It's kind of like if you've ever seen one in the street and you're like, OMG, they're pretty or they're beautiful, but you're not really attracted to them. That's how I feel about Reason. So I acknowledge the fact that he's like a daddy to a lot of people, but he's just not mine. So, I just thought about my dad, so this is why I don't really use the term daddy a lot. So this, yeah. I acknowledge Reason's charm, so I'm going to choose Reason, but it doesn't really charm me. Question number 3 is favorite first book, Throne of Glass or ACOTAR. I like Throne of Glass more. ACOTAR was fun while I read it, but it never really charmed me in a way that Throne of Glass did. With Throne of Glass, I had to read every single book out at the time, like after it, which was Queen of Shadows. Whereas ACOTAR, I liked it, I enjoyed it, I was okay with it. But when A Court of Mist and Fury came out, I was okay with waiting to get it. And it was at Half Price Bookstore and it was like a lot cheaper than like 20 bucks. So I was just gonna wait. It wasn't until people started screaming about it on Tumblr that I picked it up and I started to like it. So wait. We're talking about ACOTAR. I remember why I started talking about ACOMAS, so I could just acknowledge the fact that I wasn't all that hyped for it the way I was hyped for the other Throne of Glass books. Yes, that's how I got on that topic. Okay, I prefer Throne of Glass. The next question is better villain, Maeve or Amarantha? And this question is ridiculous. It's obviously Maeve. Maeve took over the minds of thousands of generations of Fae and just regular humans, kinda. And she convinced them that she was a sister and that she was the rightful queen. Not only that, she had royal spider servants for millennia, basically schemed the men that she was like aligned to or one of them she was married to in the freaking Valg Palace world place. And she escaped them for millennia. It's like Maeve has just been running stuff for longer than we can imagine. Whereas Amarantha was only running stuff for I believe like 50 years. She kind of reminded me of Mortmain in the Infernal Devices series, which is how she acted. And at the same time, she still was not as clever. I just cannot believe that she took over the minds and the freedoms of all these Fae. Like, I never got that, never understood that. I still don't understand it, but I just know that she affected millions of people with nothing. The next question is favorite best friend, Lysandra or Moore. I'm gonna have to go with Moore. I like Lysandra, but I've just never been charmed by her the way I've been charmed by Moore. Like, I kind of feel like I've just read Lysandra's story before and I can still acknowledge the fact that she's strong and she's great and she's loyal. Whereas Moore, like, she charmed me with her background story and stuff, which I do think was last minute, to be honest, because Sarah J Maas heard complaints about diversity. So it was like, I just gotta make her bad real quick. But I still like the plot line, you know? The next question is favorite plot twist, A Court of Mist and Fury. Yeah. Or Crown of Midnight. I like Crown of Midnight more. So Crown of Midnight's plot twist, the first time I read it, it didn't get to me, but that's because when I was little and reading that, I used to spoil myself on Wikia all the time. I already knew that Selena was Aelin. However, when I reread that book in February, I didn't realize how great a book it was and just how great the plot twist was. Like, rereading it, just the way that we found out and it was set up, splendid. You snapped, Sarah. But A Court of Mist and Fury is also extremely well. I just feel like A Court of Mist and Fury is the better book overall. But if we are talking about the plot twist, I like Crown of Midnight's plot twist more. Next question is better setting, Terrasan or the Night Court, which once again, the Night Court. I love the Night Court. I am a part of the Night Court in spirit, whereas Terrasan is just mountains and rivers and rocks and snow. I have no interest in there. The Night Court has life, Terrasan does not. The Night Court is vibrant and is jumping, Terrasan is not. In Terrasan's defense, we only got to see it in Empire Storm for like 3 seconds, and then in Kingdom of Ash, it was just a war zone. Still, I just feel like no matter how much world building would have went into that place, the Night Court would still be better. The next question is favorite group, the Cadre or the Inner Circle. So I really like both of these groups, so this is really tough and I couldn't decide. We're just going to be doing eeny, meeny, miny, moe. This side is the Night Court, this side is the Cadre. Let's get started. Did I ruin that? I feel like I did a twirl when I did. Okay, hold on. The Night Court? Do I like the Night Court more though? I love Azriel. I have like a fanfiction about Azriel like in my head. I've never really wrote it down, but in my head I have his love interest, I have his children. I just have it all figured out for him. That's probably the real reason why I don't like him and Elaine, to be honest, because I already have this fictional person that I want him with, and then Elaine's right there being basic and cute, and she's just so predictable. I don't like her. And also there's Cassian, he's really funny, and I like more. But the Cadre, I love Fenris, I love Lorcan, Rowan's pretty cool, Gabrielle, I just want to give that man a hug. Vaughn, I like Vaughn. He knew that mission was over with Maeve, like looking in the mountains and stuff, yet he just stayed out because he said, I'm just gonna stay over here until you give me a verbal sign to come back, but in the meantime I'm just gonna follow this loophole. I respect that. Then there was Connell, which Connell was really just like a dog. He was a dog. He really just expressed his inner wolf. I don't know who I like more. I guess my answer is the Night Court, but do I really like that more? I don't know. The next question is favorite love triangle, Dorian, Selena, Kaol, or Tamlin, Feyre, Rhys. I'm gonna have to go with the first one, simply because I like Selena with both of them, and as with like Feyre and Tamlin and that other reason, was I really a love triangle? Because I feel like a love triangle is like a confliction of feelings. Hi, it's Erin looking super ugly right now, but sometimes when I edit, I just hear the things that I say and I think, well, that doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, well, if I don't think that makes sense, then no one else is gonna make that make sense. So I searched up what the heck does confliction mean, because apparently I did not know that well. Like, I had a feeling but it just wasn't there, and I guess it means like a fight, or I don't know, just something like that. And so I'm not really sure if that sentence makes sense, so I'm just going to be wording it right now. I hate inserting myself into this video right now when I look like this. I just woke up, by the way, don't judge me too hard. But when you have love triangles, I feel like part of what makes it so confusing is the fact that you really have no idea who the main character is going to end up with. But it's almost like as soon as we left Tamlin, we knew that that chapter was done in Feyre's life in terms of that relationship. Whereas when we were done with Tamlin, we were done with Tamlin. We said it's bigger and it's better, and we went to reason. I just don't feel like that was an actual love triangle. Like, yeah, it was. Like, Tamlin still loved Feyre and all, but Feyre didn't love him. The last one is favorite finale, Kingdom of Ash or ACOTAR. Once again, not really a competition to me. Kingdom of Ash is better. ACOTAR was at a disadvantage because it was following A Court of Mist and Fury, which, as we said before, best Sarah J Maas book. But at the same time, I just feel like I wouldn't have really liked ACOTAR that much anyways. It's like a 3 out of 5 to me. What happened in ACOTAR? That's all I ask you. Like, yeah, we beat those people. Who were we fighting? The King of Hybern? Was that our enemy? We were fighting someone. We were fighting someone. Whoever they were, we did beat them. That's fine. Reason died. He didn't really die, but he died. We can just say that, whatever. But other than that, what happened? Like, what revelations were there? Like, okay, Moore's gay. What feelings did we feel? What romances were there? I mean, I guess there was Nesta and Cassian, but we really didn't get resolved on that. So thanks, Sarah. What happened? I I cannot tell you what happened in that novel, and it's not forgetfulness. I can recall A Court of Thorns and Roses. I can recall Aquamab, but Aquawar, you tell me. Kingdom of Ads, oh, I can write you a whole entire essay about every single thing that happened in that book, why it happened, how it went down. Aquawar though, no. Also, Reason and Feyre got my nerves in that book. They were just like having sex every 5 pages. That's the same reason why I got annoyed with Empire of Storms, because like Rowan and Aelin also just was not feeling that. But Kingdom of Ash, we didn't really have that problem. So that was nice. Kingdom of Ash was just like more wholesome to me. We had real stakes. We had actual characters died. The 13, Gabriel. So Kingdom of Ash is better, in conclusion. Okay, so there were 10 questions, and Throne of Glass got 6 of them, and then ACOTAR got 4. That is what you call subtraction. I obviously seem to prefer the Throne of Glass series. I kind of already knew this, so if that's new information for you, I hope that you like that information. I don't know what you're going to do with it, but now you have it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to go check out Novelly Victoria's videos. Hers are really nice and fun and probably better than mine, to be honest. I make videos every single week, so I hope to see you next time, guys. Bye. Love ya.